MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the World Series between the Kings and the Thunder. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
You know, I think the phrase must win is overused in sports, but even though this isn't an elimination game, it does sort of feel like must win. Doesn't matter what sport you're talking about. If you go down 3-0 in any series, you're fighting nearly an impossible uphill battle. Feels like the series kind of rides on this game right here.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network, and we'll have it all for you next. Brett Sanders will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And surprisingly today, the best arm resides out in center field. This guy's known for his range. We get it. He can go gap to gap. He's got an accurate arm. But I'll tell you what, you won't see many guys trying to take the extra base on him. He has got an absolute cannon out there.
Leading off for the team, the second baseman, Akinori Yamazaki.
Here comes the first pitch. And a swing and a miss as Game 3 begins with a first pitch strike, 0-1.
First pitch, 7-0-6.
And a curveball, this one clocked at 78, and it's 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Corey Tate comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. One out, nobody on. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
High in the air out to center field. Worthing is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Ty Hardy gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Okay, here's the defense for the away team. And you talk about fitting a profile for a right fielder. Big surprise who brings the absolute bazooka to the game today. That is the right fielder. Don't look for anyone to test this guy.
Leading off for Tennessee, the second baseman, Ryan Cannon.
The pitch. Hit out toward second. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off with the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Here comes the first pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Hardy has finished off more than 1,900 career innings during his time in the big leagues. And through those innings, he's been able to collect north of 2,200 strikeouts. That's in the same ballpark as legends like Jim Palmer and Lefty Grove. But the feet of the second baseman is a wild one. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Well, when you're making that throw all the way across, you've got to make sure you gather and fire, because if you don't, the ball will sink on you. Look like he tried to finesse that one a bit too much, and they'll hit him with an error.
So it's second and third following the error. And next will be the power-hitting catcher, Mike Hayes. First offering on its way. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Now the 0-1. Fouled away. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
He didn't look overly pulled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Cannon on third. Worthing is at second with nobody out. Luke over toward first. Step on the bag for one. A throw to the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Adrian Esparza stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Curveball knocked down at home plate. He'll make it back in safely at third. Oh, and 2. Here it is.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And set up working plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Roy, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Here's the payoff pitch. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Hayes retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as this. Striding in, Alvaro Lopez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. Lopez tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
This is in the air out to left field. Valito arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The right fielder.
At the plate, Ty Alexander. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. And that Pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Fouled off. Set to deal on 2-2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Jalen Hurt waits on deck. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Hit in the air out to center field. Esparza has to come in from the next area code to put this one away. Wow. And with 2 away, let's give you one more look at the paths these two teams took to get to this Game 3 of the World Series. First pitch coming, here it is. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Now here's the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So digging in now, A.J. Valito, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. And that is through into left. And an 0-2 mistake here results in the leadoff single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Corey Esparza is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hurt is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Hal Hale.
So striding in, Hal Hale, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. From the stretch. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. fouled away. Runners on first with one down. Hit sharply on the ground. There's one. On to first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double plays they've hit into so far as the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
Leading off for the team, the third baseman, Webb.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here it comes. And a curveball taken for strike 2. Blair, 30 years of age. This is his 18th season in the big leagues, so he's had quite an incredible career.
Yeah, Matty, to play 14 years in the big leagues without question, I can't tell you what this guy's seen. Add in the minor league stops, he's seen every corner of this nation right here. He's been on buses, he's been on charter planes, he's seen every part of what baseball has to offer.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Fred Blair becomes the first out of the inning. In now, Roberto Velez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. The windup and the 0-1.
Oh, that's down.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier, making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
This one's down to third. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of that. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ty Hardy is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
I can't believe this guy hasn't been smiling all the way down to first base. For an American League pitcher who doesn't get a chance to work on this much, maybe takes BP a couple times a year. For him to be in a World Series game focused on executing pitches and to mix in a big base hit, what a special moment.
He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-1. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Now batting, Marty Riggs.
Leading off for Tennessee, the first baseman,
First delivery to him on the way. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Hurt has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
batting ninth, the pitcher, Brett Sanders.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Brett Sanders. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, number 22,
Riding in once again, Brian Cannon. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
You got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
Fouled off. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. That's 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
2-2.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Kate comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
So coming to the plate, King, he flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 1-1 home. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Stepping in now, Alvaro Lopez, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Drilled down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Lying toward the gap in left center, and this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He'll get it into second, and this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings, but now all of a sudden they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
At the plate, Todd Alexander. So look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Here's the 1-1. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Lifted down the line in left. And no one will get this one. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Still 2-2. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Looking up is the left fielder, take the lead. It's gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer here in the series, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Hitting a home run in the World Series is special at any point. Hitting a home run in the World Series that gives your team the lead, that's something to tell the grandkids about.
Into the box now, Jalen Hurt, as he takes a cold strike on the black. It's 0-1.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, one run feels like 3 or 4.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3 and 2 with 2 away.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Bounced softly in front of the plate. Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield.
It is, people, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. The Kings lead this one 2-0. Into the box, Saul Worthing. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Now at the plate, Mike Hayes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a ball.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
And that's in there for his strike 1 and 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
1-1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
The 1-2. Ground ball right side. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Third baseman, Adrian Esparza.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Adrian Esparza, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Now batting.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs. So
So base is empty now after the double play. And digging in is the outfielder, A.J. Valido. From the belt, kicks and deals. Late that time for a strike. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
He's got to find a way to set his sights down, but if I'm the pitcher, I continue to climb that ladder until he makes an adjustment.
Here's the 0-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Ready to go in the top of the fifth. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Roberto Velez. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Oh, that's out.
Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike one. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
To the plate now, Ty Hardy. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. A base hit in his first trip. A ball and a strike. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The 1-2. Misses, ball two.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box, Akinori Yamazaki. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Oh, that's out.
This is skied into short left center. Hale takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Stepping in, Corey Kate. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Eddie. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Kings are out on top 3-0.
Leading off for Tennessee, the right fielder, Torrey Esparza.
First pitch on its way. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
1-0.
Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. 2-2 the count. And now pitch on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. 1 away.
The batter number 4, shortstop, Al Hale.
Digging in now, Al Hale will swing it from the left side right here. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Lays off the pitch up and in, ball 2.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Now here's the pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
There's ball 4.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
At the plate, Marty Riggs. He's set and the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 14, Brett Sanders.
Scott Jordan will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Scott Jordan.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Here it comes, 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
2 out with the man at first. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brian Cannon. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Aram Kirk takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Stepping up to the plate, King. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, that's down.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. Two and one. Now here's the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Alvaro Lopez stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit down the line at first. He's right there. The throw pulls him off the bag, and he'll get in there safely.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields it from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
Todd Alexander will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
Line to the right side, but foul. First and second here with nobody out. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5. The tag gets 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Now back, left fielder, Jalen Hurts.
Ready once again, Jalen Hurts. First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike 1. And that misses 1-1. Good action on the sinker, 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
2 out here and a runner at second. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here he comes again, 1-2. Back up the middle. Oh, beautiful dive. The throw. He beat it out. Nearly a remarkable play. But scored a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away.
Hey, that's a heck of a job by the shortstop right there. For him to range, at least get to that ball and show his pitcher with a diving stop. He's willing to get dirty all day long. Wasn't able to complete the play, but the effort was there.
Standing in now, Fred Blair, as it's on the ground toward the hole. And that is into right field, a base hit. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around the score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, Hero. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors. And you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
First pitch of the at-bat. Roberto Velez is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Hey, great arm action on that changeup right there. You come up to the plate with runners in scoring position, you're going to be super aggressive. I don't fault that guy for swinging through.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And it's 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch until he proves he can lay off of it.
He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only a run coming across to score. So it's 1 run on 2 base hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left on base. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. England is out in front, 4-0. Into the box now, Saul Worthing. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Too high, 1-0. inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full 3-2. Has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Pitch is popped up. Blair is there. He's got it one away.
Catcher number 2, Mike Hayes.
Digging in once again, Mike Hayes. First pitch on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Adrian Esparza.
So stepping in, Adrian Esparza. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Now here it comes. A ball and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
Oh, damn.
2 out, nobody on. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. New inning set to get underway, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Ty Hardy. Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Slow roller down the third baseline. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, second baseman, Akinori Yamazaki.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Akinori Yamazaki, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Line down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. The 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Number 33, Corey Pate.
Into the box now, Corey Pate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Swing and a little blooper to center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, number 84.
Digging in, King. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Another look to first. A dive, but he's back. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there. Now the throw. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with Show Track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Oh, 1 pitch on its way. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional Jonathan Perez.
Coming to the plate now, A.J. Valido. A hit in 2 tries so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And it's fouled away. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
So now to the plate, Corey Esparza.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Hal Hale.
Now at the plate, Hal Hale. Pitch on the way. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. And now pitch on the way. Count even now at 1-1. Inside and low, 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. pulls this one into the air out into right field. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Ready to begin the eighth, and now it'll be the catcher, Alvaro Lopez.
Alvaro Lopez.
First offering on its way.
Inside, ball one.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. Counts.
Full count now, 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Right side. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Alexander.
Ready for another shot now, Todd Alexander. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Now the pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Coming to the plate now, Jalen Hurt. First delivery to him on the way. And a ball 1-0.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
3-0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Squared that one up just a little late. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fastball swung on and missed.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2. Another foul ball. up the middle and in for a base hit.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Sandy Nixon is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Andrew Arellano is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Batting 9, number 99, Andrew Arellano.
Stepping in now, Fred Blair, as it's grounded sharply to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send and a close play, but it all worked out.
Roberto Velez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. This is line to left. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Well, he had to be sitting on a fastball, D-Row, right there because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hitting.
In now, Ty Hardy, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking deep.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. Then in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
To the plate now, Akinori Yamazaki, 0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Slider laid off for a ball.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
From the stretch.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-1 home. Hit hard, but foul. Here now the 2-2. Softly hit to the left side. But little trouble handling this one down there at third as that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Kings are out in front 6-0. Digging in, Marty Briggs. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. The 2-2.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to start getting hurt.
Ready with another 2-2. Fouled away.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hurt is underneath this one. 1 gone. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Now in the box, Andrew Arellano, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Pitch on the way.
That's a ball.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Blair is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Ryan Cannon.
Striding into the box, Brian Hannon. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Out of play. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Sinker. 3-2 now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Skied into very shallow right. Right fielder coming on. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Digging in, Corey Kate. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
The center fielder, Corey Kate.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now, this is not an easy play when you have the range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Stepping into the box, King. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on the first takes care of him, and the top of the ninth is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here.
Now batting, the catcher, Alvaro.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Alvaro Lopez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as this side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom. So striding forward now, Saul Worthing. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Well, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one.
Mike Hayes.
Into the box, Mike Hayes, as he lets it in the air to right field. Alexander is there, 1 away.
The batter, the third baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Adrian Esparza. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Justin Martinez will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Runners on first with one down. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and that's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Bo Law will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch it with 2 gone and a runner at first. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1.
Tried to drag butt himself on there. Didn't work, and he probably won't try it for a second time, but the defense still has to respect it.
Here's a high pop-up. And he'll make the catch to end it as the Kings are going to help this series hold form. All 3 games won by the visitors so far as this one is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, there's absolutely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He dominated this game, and he really never allowed the opposition to gain any kind of momentum. This was fun to watch.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Kings trail 2-1 in this World Series. Ty Hardy takes home the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB
Fans,
Network.
our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team, 6 runs, 11 hits, 2 errors. They left 7 men on base.